Alright, welcome back everybody. I am excited to be back to this. It's been a while for me, probably not for you because I've been putting these out and there's a lot to this game and I plan to do everything. Yes, that is fact. Anyways, so last time we are getting further and further down the rabbit hole of the leading off trails, but yeah, the sponsor came back to life. So we are on Killed Ato. Let me see if I can remember all the things. Killed Ato, stayed at the school, participated in the death game. I don't even know if I consider it a death game because like it seems like they're just trying to train us, but whatever. Death game. Joined up with Yugamu. Tried to say, yeah, see, there's lots of decisions that we made. I have a feeling that some of them may just like lead to a dead end immediately. I'm not sure, but I'm okay with this because I would prefer to like do this whole arc and then go back and get like quick dead ends versus like suddenly just getting a dead end. Like, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna go from like the back, like the closest decision we made. Anyways, that's here nor there. This route is so different than the first one, and so many people are dead. Dead. So yeah, so we chose Yugamu for our partner. We tried to save Shoko, but Darumi is now going crazy. We killed the sponsor, but just a billion more of them showed up, and now everyone thinks we're the Grim Reaper again. So that is where we left off. Let's continue. I'm loving this game. I'm loving this story. This is such a different route. Like nothing in this route is similar to the first route. Also, just a side note, I have no idea how to upgrade Moko because as far as I'm aware, in order to upgrade people, you have to go back to the main route, which is the one we played through where we didn't have any choices, right? And then you can upgrade people. But I can't upgrade Hinomu and I can't upgrade Moko because they're dead in that route. So I'm assuming that somewhere along the line we get free time with those two, or we just never get to upgrade them. I don't know. Anyways, the day after the sponsor came back to life, Yugamu, Tsubasa, and I got together for another meeting of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. Yeah, these are the only two who like me anymore. The way I see it, we've got two options open to us.
Oh.
Continue playing the game, or kill the sponsor to end it. What, again? Is that even possible? That's something we can discuss if we choose that option. Right now, we've got to decide on which direction we're going to take. Let's kill everyone. Let's kill everyone. Screw them. They keep calling me the Grim Reaper. I keep trying to help them. Fuck them all. I feel like we need to be this funny. Huh? You want me to decide? Yeah. You are the Alliance's leader. That's what Hiroko said, remember? We're staying on Angry Bunny for a while because I hate all those other people. Come to think of it, she did give me that job, didn't she? You have just been appointed the leader of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. She might have given me the position because she knew she was going to die. We're staying on Angry Bunny for a while, so you guys can just deal with it. Is that why? Did she think I could hold the Alliance together even after she was gone? Are you sure you want someone like me as your leader? You don't really have any skills or talents. Nah, dude, it's gotta be you. You've got the courage and resolve to get us through this. Through all the other people. That's what I'm picking. I'd like you to be the leader too, Takumi. I just know if anything happens, you'll come to my rescue. It's reassuring to have someone like that in charge. You know, I am curious about who these people are, but right now I'm just so angry at the other ones that I want to kill them all, so let's do it. Alright, that's why Angry Bunny is staying on. I just know if anything happens, you'll come to my rescue. Oh, sorry, I said that. You guys. Honestly, I think this might be too much for me, but if these two are willing to put their faith in me, I can't let them down. Also, when are we gonna unlock Ava? Poor girl. Alright, I'll accept the position as leader. I might not have very much going for me, but I'll do everything I can to keep you safe. That's the spirit. Okay then, oh great and powerful leader. Tell us where our alliance is going to go from here. Do we continue to participate in the invader hunt, or do we try to kill off the sponsor? Continue the hunt, cause fuck all those other guys. Aw. Damn it. I wanted to choose. Now we gotta go to this one, Nami. Nami. Sad. Obviously taking part in this game is out of the question. I won't stand by and watch another of my friends die at this end of every round. If we lose any more than this, it's gonna be hard to get through our defensive battles too. But the only way to stop the game is by killing the sponsor. And I'm not even sure if that's possible anymore. Now that they've come back from the dead, they feel more untouchable than ever. How are we supposed to beat someone with multiple bodies? Even if we came up with something, how would we know if we got them all? If playing the game and killing the sponsor are both equally impossible, then... neither. Damn it! Damn it, Takumi! Where's your vengeance? I'm choosing the third option. The third? We run. Oh. After all, we know where the escape pod is. If we can find a way to activate it early, we can all go back to the artificial satellite. The sponsor and their bees are powerful, but there's no way they can follow us all the way to space. I'm pretty sure they are from space. Takumi? What are you talking about? We went over this already. The escape pod is out of commission. Oh, right. We got knocked out and someone cloned us or something. You mean we can't use it at all? Since when? Tsubasa, remember when Takumi hit his head that time? Oh, so you forgot about that too, huh? In that case, it'll be easier just to show you again. Come on, let's go to the hangar. Are we... No, we've got to be the actual Takumi. We could not be the actual Takumi. We could be a clone. Tsubasa led us to the storeroom underneath the gym. I actually think that's probably what happens when you die, is there's just like a clone of you. I really wanted to kill everyone. What the hell? Every inch of the escape pod's surface was riddled with holes. What happened here? Did it get shot up by a machine gun or something? Whoa, exact same reaction as last time. You really did lose your memory, didn't you? Never mind that. Tell me what's going on here. Who did this? It's less of a who and more of a what. We can't really blame anyone except the bacteria. Bacteria? As in microscopic life forms? But the pod's not organic. How could they destroy solid metal? Let me explain. The corrosion's been caused by something called particle bacteria. It erodes matter on a molecular level, so it's invisible to the naked eye until the damage starts to show. The bacteria eats away at metal to grow stronger. Actually, I'm not sure if eat is the right word. Technically, it's more like the energy released during the oxidation process allows its cells to reproduce. Don't be fooled by the bacteria part of the name. It's not really alive, just a chemical substance. That said, we're talking about something that randomly occurs in quantum-level space, so there's not a lot we know about it. Is there any chance of repairing the pod? Not the way it is now. I'd have to get rid of the particle bacteria first. Is that possible? Tsubasa took out a photograph and showed it to me. Yeah, but I'll need some of this QB liquid. It's the only thing that can purge the bacteria. I have no idea where to find it, though. Why does that sound familiar? What about the biolab? I looked in there already. This is rare stuff. I don't think there's a single vial of it in the whole school. At this point, the only thing we can do is search around in the ruins outside and hope for the best. So we're looking for a rare material while also trying not to fall behind in the rankings. I have a feeling that's not going to be easy. We'll have to repair the pod eventually. But activating it and getting out of here early does seem almost impossible. You get the position we're in now? Using this to escape the game just isn't feasible. We'll need to go with a different strategy. So we're back to the first two choices I offered you. Play the game or kill the sponsor. What's it gonna— Oh, Angry Bunny back! Maybe we can get it. Those are my two choices, huh? Taking everything I know into account, though. Damn it! Takumi! Sorry. I still think the third choice is the best option. We'll find a way to repair the pod and use it to escape from the game. You sure? We just went through how doing that's so hard it's practically impossible. We're going to face steep odds no matter what we do. I'd rather take a chance on the path I believe in. Step 1 is to find the QB liquid. I mean, the thing has freaking holes in it. Destroy the particle bacteria and repair the damage. After that, we focus on finding a way to activate the pod early. Once that's done, we get everyone on board and get out of here. Back to the artificial satellite. Prioritize escaping to safety. That's what you're going with, Takumi? Well, I did say I'd respect our leader's decision. That cool with you too, Tsubasa? Sure. If that's what you want, Takumi, I'm fine with it. I've already made up my mind to stand by you to the very end. After the way I treated you before, I want to make up for that and be as supportive as I can now. Everybody did. Tsubasa. My heart gave a little leap. Yeah, Tsubasa track. These two were putting so much faith in me, it made me feel like I could make it through any ordeal. Tsubasa, are you sure you're okay to work with us? Aren't you technically still on Nozomi's team with the other girls? It's fine. I've decided to officially leave that team. Yeah, screw them. I feel bad for them losing a fighter, but you guys are way more important to me. Yeah, screw them. Yeah, screw them. Way more important. When I heard that, I almost broke down into tears. Even an outcast like me has people who consider him important. So long as I remember that, there's nothing I can't do. Will you go break Ava out of her frickin' prison? I know we'll make it back to the satellite together. Alright guys, let's fix this and escape pod. We're all going home and we're going back alive. Maybe we'll learn what's on the satellite in this route. We had our goal. Now we just had to start making it a reality. The first order of business was going out to try to find some QB liquid. I feel like I've seen that somewhere before. Out beyond the school, we explored the ruins of what had been stores, ransacking the shelves for anything that looked like we needed. Of course, we should have known better than to think we'd find something that rare that easily. Before we knew it, the sky had turned the dark orange of sunset. Ooh, the sun's going down. We should probably call it a day soon. It's not dark yet. Let's keep going a little longer. Overdoing it's not gonna help anyone, Takumi. This search could take a while. We need to conserve our strength. And don't forget, tomorrow's the last day of the first round. Bye-bye, Shoma! Wait, yeah? You never know what might happen when things get right down to the wire. We need to be ready to deal with any kind of unexpected conflicts. Right. It is tomorrow, isn't it? Based on our current standings, no one from our team was in any real danger of being executed, but it made sense to be careful all the same. Alright, let's head back for today. In the interests of staying fresh for tomorrow, we returned to the school and went straight to bed. Time passed and eventually... Woo! Bye, Shoma. Oh, wait. Somebody, where? Oh no, she's dead. The final day of the Invader Hunt's first round arrived. Bing bong bong, bing bong bong bong.
Sewing.
Here it is, the end of round 1. Whoever is at the bottom of the rankings at midnight will be executed by the sponsor. Last time I checked, Shoma was in last place. Bye, Shoma! I wonder what's going through his mind. Now that he's facing death, what is he feeling?
も
Maybe I'll go check on him while there's still time. Don't go check on him, he's just gonna be a dick. Screw him! Screw them all! Oh, Takumi, good morning.
う
Morning, Shoma. Sorry to call on you so early. It's fine. I don't mind. Are you feeling alright? Spending too much time breathing the same air as me will probably spoil the rest of your day, you know. His self-esteem is just as low as ever, but he doesn't seem scared.
あ
Shoma, how can you be so calm? Today's the last day of this round of the game. You're at the bottom of the rankings. If you don't earn some points quick, then... I know, but it's okay. I've decided to accept my death as gracefully as I can.
あ
You're just going to accept it? Don't you want to survive? Of course. Well, I did at first anyway. I wanted to make it out of here someday and see Leo again, but I changed my mind. Another person shouldn't have to die just to keep a piece of human trash like me alive a little longer. That's it? You're okay with being killed in this messed up game we're being forced to play? No! I hate that it has to be this way, but that's all the more reason for me not to struggle against the inevitable.
と
What do you mean? If I stay where I am in last place, no one else will have to worry about dying. The sponsor wants to see us panic and turn on each other, but that's not going to happen. I may not be able to defeat the sponsor, but I can at least disappoint them. I'm going to consider that a win.
生まれて初めて
Alan.
僕が自分の意志で勝ち取ったたった一つの勝利なんです。
Shoma. Seeing Shoma's smile on the face of certain death brought tears to my eyes. All this time we'd been so focused on our own survival, and here he was willing to give his life to save the rest of us. That had to take a tremendous amount of inner strength, and kindness too. Actually, since you're here, do you think I could ask you for one last favor?
あ
A favor? Can you take over looking after Ava for me? She needs someone to bring her food and clean her cage and talk to her so she won't get lonely. The fact that I'll be leaving her alone here is the one thing that still bothers me. I just want her to be happy. Ever since I refused to give Ava her mask back, we hadn't exactly been on great terms. But if this was Shoma's last request, I owed it to him to try. I nodded firmly.
あ
Sure, you can leave Ava to me. I'll do whatever I can to protect her from harm and misfortune. I promise. Thank you. That's such a relief. Now I really do have no regrets. I have a feeling the mask, is part of her ability to transform. I spent the whole of that day with Shoma. He told me about Ava's favorite foods. He regaled me with stories about him and Leo back in the residential complex. We passed the time chatting aimlessly, even after the sun went down. By the way, I never really thought about this because I just pronounce it, but you guys are probably like, why aren't you pronouncing it Leo? Well, Japanese game, I have the voices in Japanese, and in Japan it would be pronounced Leo, so. But then, on the stroke of midnight... You know what? No! Oh, screw you! You guys all called me the devil! Hunters of the Special Defense Unit gather in the schoolyard immediately. The closing ceremony for the first round is upon us. Give us a Danganronpa-like execution! Danganronpa-like execution! Give it a... We were called to the schoolyard by the announcement. There... No! There we were all forced to watch Shoma's execution. Come on! Shoma Genzaki. Alas, his refusal to compete seriously made the end of this first round quite the anticlimax. The final struggle to stay out of last place is usually one of the most exciting parts of the game. I hope we'll have no cowards in the next round. I encourage you to put all your energy into the hunt from now on. You don't want to end up like him, do you? I can't believe they passed up the chance to give us an execution scene. Damn. Shoma was just a shriveled up corpse now. He looked so small, like some kind of grotesque figurine. I don't understand why nobody's killing the bees. I don't understand it at all. Like, come on! Come on! Damn it! I'm sorry I couldn't save you, Shoma. I'm sorry, Shoma. Middling in flavor, yet ample in nutrients. Thanks to his contribution, we've become stronger still. The more cryptoglobin the sponsor absorbs, the more powerful they get. I can feel it from here. When does the second round start anyway? I'm guessing we're not gonna dive right into it from tomorrow. You can relax on that count. I will grant all of you a week's respite for surviving the first round. The second round will begin on day 43. Use that time to rest, recuperate, and prepare for the next hunt. It's not very long, but at least we get some time off. Oh, maybe we'll get free time here. Not like we could take it easy, though. We gotta use that time to get stronger and survive the next round, too. Email Kako, as of right now, you guys are in boot camp. We're going out to the mountains to train. Oh, great. I've never been any good at this sporty jock stuff. A week off. We'll be... Oh, no. Probably not. Will we be able to find the QB liquid and get out of here in that time? I hereby call the first round of the invader hunt to a close. I'll leave the task of getting rid of this filthy corpse to you. You guys are idiots. Why are you not going for the bees? Bez! We dug a grave for Shoma in the schoolyard and buried his body.
ありがとう、金崎。俺たちを助けてくれて。
There's so many dead people in this route.
本当にありがとう。
More deserve it. Words of gratitude came spilling out of my mouth. Thanks to Shoma's sacrifice, the rest of us didn't have to struggle to stay out of last place. The sponsor was wrong. Shoma wasn't a coward. He was the only one of us who'd had the strength to put others first.
お前に助けてもらったこの命は絶対に無駄にしないからな。
Another friend dead, thanks to the invader hunt. This can't be allowed to continue. We're finding that liquid and repairing the escape pod. We'll find a way to get it working. Then we're getting everyone on board and getting out of here. You know what? I do think it's a cloning system. Because otherwise, how are there so many of the sponsor people? Unless they're all just all from satellite. Back home. Back to the artificial satellite. Well, Karua's not even waiting for you there. He doesn't really seem to care about Karua in this route because she's treating him like everyone else.
Sewing!
Bloop. Day 36. This is the start of our week's break from the invader hunt. Of course, that doesn't mean we're going to be sitting around doing nothing. The Anti-Sponsor Alliance is going to be giving their all searching for the QB liquid we need to repair the escape pod. Oh, and there's something else. Ava, I did promise Shoma I'd take care of her. Will you frickin' go do it already? It's been awkward between us ever since I made her cry that one time. But this is what Shoma wanted. I have to honor his last request. I made my way to the courtyard, determined to patch things up with our prisoner. I see! I forgot what voice I gave her. So Shoma's dead. Ava's face fell when I told her what had happened. He was such a timid boy, and a little strange, but I liked him. He was kind, even to a prisoner like me. Leaving you behind was his only regret. He said he wanted you to be happy. He really was a great guy. No matter how bad things looked for him, he was always thinking of others. And now it was my turn to carry on that legacy. Hey, Ava, I'm sorry I broke my promise to return your mask. Do you think you can find it in your heart to forgive me? Shoma asked me to take care of you in his place after he was gone. I know you probably won't like seeing me every day from now on, but look at her goddamn mask. No, I don't mind. In fact, I've wanted to apologize to you for a while now. I'm sorry about last time. I shouldn't have reacted the way I did. That mask is just so important to me. It's easy for me to get carried away. Ava bowed her head in apology. Unlike our last conversation, she was clearly thinking a lot more calmly and rationally now. Or maybe calm wasn't the word. Maybe it was more like resignation. Her face was eerily still, almost devoid of emotion. I didn't have it in me to act like this situation was any better than it was, either. The mood began to stagnate. If you're that concerned about having your face exposed, I can get you a hat or something. No, that wouldn't work. I decided never to cover my face with anything other than that mask. Wow, okay. I didn't realize it was such a specific belief. Without that mask, I'm nothing. I can't stay calm. I can't gather my courage. You're really attached to it, huh? Is it like a source of support for you? Of course it is. That mask. It's the only one of its kind in all the world. My daughter made it especially for me.
Huh?
Your daughter? You have a kid? Do I look too young to be a mother? Technically, it was my brother's wife who gave birth to her. But after her parents died, I took her in. Even if we're only tangentially related by blood, she is my one and only daughter. It was a shocking revelation. Ava, a mother? But there was more to it than that. Something here didn't add up. Invaders were creatures created by the Earth itself to help bring about world death. That's what I'm telling you. They're just evolved humans. That's what we've been told. And the reason that they don't want these people up there is because they don't want the evolved humans up there. Mommy, will you come sit on my lap or go away? Will you do one or the other, please? You and my coffee, I'm scared. The Earth must have given birth to them to further advance to world death and the eradication of all life on the planet. I'm saying we are the baddies. We are the baddies. We're destroying the Earth. But the invaders that come sound so evil now that we can understand them. Like, they do sound really evil. You've seen the way they fight. It's not such a stretch, is it? And it would explain why they're so fixated on destroying the school. Had we been wrong this whole time? Did the invaders actually have their own lives outside of world death? It would be easy enough to get the truth. All I had to do was ask Ava, what are you? I forced myself to hold the question back. What mattered right now was finding the QB liquid and fixing the escape pod. If we let the true nature of the invaders distract us, we'd never get any of that done. Oh, commune. Oh. Ava muttered that last sentence under her breath, staring up at the sky through the bars of her cage. Commune. That must be her daughter's name. Would you freaking... I don't understand why he can't just give her a fucking mask. After that, I met up with Yugamu and Tsubasa, and we set out for the day. Outside the school, we began our search for the QB liquid with renewed vigor. We'd pinned down a potential location on a map we'd found in the library beforehand, and soon found ourselves sifting through rubble in an old pharmaceutical facility. We had nothing to show for our hard work that day. The only thing we'd found in the ruins was regular junk. Finding what we needed wouldn't be easy. There were bound to be days when we walked away disappointed, just like this one. The next day, we focused on our old pharmacies and construction sites in residential areas. But once again, we found nothing but junk and had to return to the school empty-handed. The The next day after that, we searched the ruins of every house we could find from corner to corner. We failed to find what we were looking for, and before we knew it, the sun was going down. I mean, didn't she say it's, like, hard to find? Ooh, this is a cool view. On day 39, we made our way to the ruins of an old dockyard. We searched all day, but didn't find anything that looked like it could be QB liquid.
Sewing.
Day 40 already? There's only 3 days of our break left, including today. I wanted to find the QB liquid before the start of the second round, but at this rate, I don't think that's going to happen. We just don't have enough people to cover all this ground. Let's face it, the chances of the 3 of us stumbling on something that rare was already pretty slim. What am I saying? It's not over yet. I gave my cheeks a light slap to chase those negative thoughts away. We'll find that liquid. We have to. I tried to reassure myself as I set out for another day's searching. Just as I was leaving my room, someone called out to me, but it wasn't Yugamu or Tsubasa. Morning, Takumi! Huh? Moko, Kyoshika, too? What are these two doing right outside my room? We were thinking of starting a new segment. Kind of a Mojiro Knows Best Morning Edition. What exactly does that mean? Basically, we want to have breakfast with you. You haven't been to the cafeteria in a while, so it might be nice for us to eat together and maybe catch up on some of that stuff, you know? Something was weird. Despite Moko's cheerful demeanor, Kyoshika was still just as silent and sullen as ever. Are they gonna kill me? When you say catch up on stuff, what kind of stuff are you talking about? Huh? Oh, you know, just anything that pops into our heads. I'm sure we can think of something. Like the state of pro wrestling in the TRC, our favorites for the next championship, the latest backstage gossip, or hey, maybe even the physical condition of the other members of the Special Defense Unit. Okay, this is more than a little weird now. Why would I talk about how the others are doing with these two? We're not even on the same team right now. This was a bad idea, Lady Moko. We shouldn't involve Sir Takumi in this. He is the Grim Reaper after all. Fuck you. Asking him for help will only make things worse. And if anything bad were to befall Lady Nozomi, Nozomi, wait. What does this have to do with her? Is she okay? Did something happen to her? Huh? Why would you think that? God, Takumi, that's some imagination you've got. But Kyoshika literally just said, what? Sorry, Takumi, it looks like our time's up. We gotta get out of here and head to the next segment. Until next time, bayonara! Did her blood thing pop in? Moko hoisted Kyoshika up like a sack of potatoes and hurried away. Zomi, I could go after them and ask them what's wrong with her, but the way they are now, I don't think they'd tell me anything. Yugamu, Tsubasa, and I set out for another day of searching for QB liquid. But my heart wasn't in it. I was too distracted by the idea that Nozomi might need my help. Needless to say, we didn't find what we were looking for that day either. Her, blood, whatever, because she's not.
総員起床時間だよ。最終
And now it's day 41. Things were beginning to feel pretty hopeless. I only had today and tomorrow left until the next round of the invader hunt began. If it comes down to it, can we keep looking for the QB liquid while also earning enough points to stay in the game? Oh, great. A visitor. That's all I need. It was Moko. It seemed like she'd come to continue our conversation from yesterday, although she didn't have Kyoshika with her this time. Hey, Moko. What was all that about yesterday? You were acting really weird. If there's something you want from me, just come right out and say it.
Huh?
Okay, well, how'd you like to hire me, Takumi? Hire you? For what? Where's this coming from? You might not think it by looking at me, but I've got other talents beside my strength. I can handle any kind of job you want. Manual labor is a given, but I can cook too. And I'd make a great bodyguard when you're going anywhere dangerous. I'm there for you 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Moko Mojiro, every home should have one. Pretty awesome value, don't you think? I have no idea what she's talking about anymore. Why do I have to get saddled with this bizarre sales pitch first thing in the morning? All I'm saying is, I'll work real hard to get Takumi. I'll do anything you want, so in return for that...
あたいの大切な友達を助けてあげてくれないかしら
Your dear friend?
Huh?
Wait, are you talking about Nozomi? She did want my help with Nozomi yesterday. I knew it. What happened to Nozomi, Moko? That's the thing. I don't really know what's wrong with her. She suddenly collapsed 3 days ago, and she's been getting worse and worse ever since. This morning, it was hurting her just to breathe. At this rate, I'm worried she might die. And Nozomi can't use the Revival-matic. If she's died, she's gone forever. I don't know what caused this, so I have no idea what to do about it. It doesn't seem like a regular cold, so I've got to wonder if it's some kind of disease she already had in her. I really need any help I can get here. That's why I came to you. You're from the future, so I figured you might know something about Nozomi that I don't. Now it makes sense. That's what you were trying to ask me yesterday. Please, Takumi, save Nozomi. I know I've got some nerve asking for your help after the way we treated you. You're her only hope. I'm begging you, save her life and I'll dedicate mine to you. Tears streaming down her face, Moko got down on her knees and bowed her head in supplication. Moko, come on, you don't have to do that. Of course I'll help. All you had to do was ask. If Nozomi's suffering, I can't just stand by and let it happen. I want to do something about it. That's what friends are for. Thank you, Takumi. Thank you so much. I gave Moko a tissue to dry her eyes, not to mention her nose. Once she'd calmed down a little, I got her to tell me more about Nozomi's condition. Based on what you've told me, I might know what the problem is. It sounded a lot like what happened to Nozomi in my first timeline. Unhealthy pallor, fever, labored breathing. I'd seen her suffer like that before. It could only mean one thing. If I'm honest, it's just as you said. My condition is due to rejection symptoms. What are rejection symptoms? The hemoanima is rejecting me. I think Nozomi is probably going through rejection symptoms from her cryptoglobin. It's not very compatible with her body, so it flares up and gives her a bad fever sometimes. So her body's turning against her? Kind of like with steroid abuse. Does that mean this could happen to the rest of us too? No, this is a Nozomi-only thing. It's because she's not an official member of the Special Defense Unit. Official? What do you mean by that? Well, Nozomi's different from us. I told Moko the truth about how Nozomi got here. How she snuck in and joined this war of her own free will. Basically, the whole story that I'd heard from Nozomi herself last time. Didn't you want it to keep a secret? Her mother was a researcher working at Kamakura General Hospital where she was involved in a project to save humanity. Specifically, that project involved transfusing cryptoglobin into human hosts. Nozomi had offered herself as a research subject to help make that project a success. But something went wrong, and the cryptoglobin didn't bond with her the way they'd expected. Nevertheless, they continued with their research. The project was eventually shut down by the higher-ups, and Nozomi's mother was so heartbroken that she took her own life. After that, Nozomi snuck into Kamakura again and again, trying to figure out the truth behind why the project had ended. Eventually, she found it. The people in charge were building a special squad of youths with the power of cryptoglobin, in other words, the Special Defense Unit. Her investigations led her deeper into the heart of the hospital. And in a room packed with strange capsule-like machines, she found us. It's been a while since we heard this, so I'm okay repeating it. Realizing that we were the Special Defense Unit she had heard about, she got inside a pod herself. When we were sent here to the planet's surface, she came as well, ending up at second-to-last Defense Academy. To put it simply, Nozomi was never meant to be here. Her mom's experiments on her were deemed failures. In spite of that, she's been fighting so hard all this time. Guess it's only natural that it would take its toll on her body sooner or later.
Huh.
That Nozomi. I can't believe he never told me any of this. Does he really think I'd care if she's not an official member of the team? She's my friend. I love her no matter what. I knew none of that would matter to you. That was why I'd felt comfortable sharing this information. If anyone could be trusted with Nozomi's secret, it was Moko. So Takumi, how do we stop these symptom thingies? If there's some kind of medical herb that'll help, I'll run out and get some right now. No, there's only one thing that'll help Nozomi now, and that's cryptoglobin. It's got cannibalistic qualities. B2B. In the experiments, we were looking for a way to reduce rejection symptoms, so we tried getting the blood to consume itself. My mom transfused additional cryptoglobin, and then the rejection symptoms stopped. So by absorbing cryptoglobin, we can mitigate the rejection? A lot of this is going over my head, but that's basically what we need to save her, right? Cryptoglobin. Well, the best way to get more is by defeating a commander. Okay, that settles it. I'm gonna go find a commander and lay a beat down on him. I'll bring him back alive so the Nozomi can... Wait, Moko, we already have some cryptoglobin right here. Huh? We do? Yeah. I got some at the end of the battle on day 33, remember? I handed Moko the prize the sponsor had given me for being in the top 3 in the rankings. Inject this into Nozomi and her symptoms will settle down, I'm sure of it. The cryptoglobin in the vial looked the same as it did the night I got it. It still had its power.
Huh?
Are you sure you're okay with just giving away your prize? It's a small price to pay if it'll save Nozomi's life. Go on, take it. Thank you, Takumi. I don't know how I can never make this up to you. Don't sweat it. I'm just doing what anyone else would do. Takumi, you really are a great guy. Okay, I'll take it. Thanks again. I'll go to Nozomi's room and give it to her right now. Please don't kill her. Please don't kill her. Moko bowed her head one last time and rushed off to deliver the life-saving vial. No, they wouldn't want to kill their best soldiers. If what I'm thinking is correct. If we don't find that QB liquid soon... I met up with Yugamu and Tsubasa and we began our search for the day. Ooh. We searched and we searched. And we searched and we searched and we searched and we searched. But just like before, we failed to find any QB liquid. Our respite from the killing game was almost over, and we had nothing to show for it. Day 42 already? This was the last day of our week off. Tomorrow the invader hunt will begin again. The 3 of us would have to balance our search for the QB liquid with earning points to stay in the game. If that was even possible. Is that Moko? She's probably come to tell me how Nozomi's doing. I hurried to the door and opened it. Standing there was... Good morning, Takumi. Zomi, you're all right. Yep. I feel better than ever thanks to the cryptoglobin you gave me. I wouldn't have pulled through if it wasn't for you. I just had to come here and thank you in person. There's no need for that. All I did was pass on something I didn't need myself. But since you're here, I should probably apologize. Huh? For what? I told Moko your secret about your past. I'm sorry. I know it wasn't my place to do that. But when I heard you were sick, I couldn't help myself. Don't worry about it. You decided that was what you needed to do to save me, right? Well, I'm back to normal now, so I'd say you made the right choice. Zomi. Moko came and gave me a big hug this morning, and she told me, I don't care where you're from or who you were before this. Official, unofficial, it's all the same to me. Because right here and now, you're my friend and I love you. Nothing's going to change that. I was so happy I burst into tears. Knowing that people accept me for who I am, it's so wonderful. Nozomi's smile was so pure, so radiant. I felt myself getting a little emotional too. I really can't deny that I love her. By the way, Moko is really grateful too. She's trying to think of the perfect way to pay you back, as she put it. Even Kyoshika wanted to thank you. Here, take this. Nozomi handed me an old-fashioned envelope with letter of thanks written on it.
Huh?
Kyoshika wrote this? For me? I thought for sure she still hated me. My hands were trembling as I gently opened the envelope and read what was inside. Sir Takumi, I offer you my most sincere thanks for saving Lady Nozomi's life. Truly, I owe you a debt of gratitude I may never be able to repay. I wish I could be there to tell you this in person, but I feel too ashamed of my past treatment of you to do so. Though I cannot undo the events of the past, I offer myself at your complete disposal, that we may create a better future together. I remain, sir, your humble servant, Kyoshika Magadori. She told me she was willing to do anything to earn your forgiveness. Her exact words were, I will dedicate myself to Sir Takumi's service. Service? Seriously, it's not like I'm some kind of feudal warlord. She is serious, you know, because I feel the same way. Huh? Wait, does she mean what I think she means? Say Takumi?
もしよかったら私たち3人を隅野くんのチームに入れてもらえないかな。
Yay! Obviously, I would have welcomed Nozomi with open arms, but this wasn't a decision I could make on my own. I tracked down Yugamu and Tsubasu, and once I'd rediscussed the matter... Nozomi, Moko, Kyoshika, welcome to the team. We are so stoked to have you girls on our side. I'm glad to be on the same team as you again, too. Sorry I left the last one so suddenly. The others approved the new additions to our team without a second thought. Ah, the twins are gonna die! And Takumaru, who's the one who turned on us. If you don't mind me asking, what brought on this sudden change of heart? Was it just out of gratitude for Takumi saving Nozomi, or is there more to it than that? We realized it was going to be hard for just the three of us to survive from here on, especially with my condition. And we figured if we're gonna have to sell our services to anyone, we wanted it to be to Takumi. Said Takumi, you are so magnanimous, accepting a lowly wretch like me. Okay, that makes sense. We could definitely use some extra members too, so it sounds like a good deal for all of us. Just remember, Takumi's the leader. He's the one calling the shots. We need you to follow his orders or this team will fall apart when things start to get tough. You think you can do that? Absolutely! Book our methods however you want, Takumi. Glad we understand each other. Now that that's settled, once again, welcome to the team. Takumi, how about you tell our new members what we're all about here? Okay. It was finally time to tell the girls the truth about our team. The name told them a lot already. We were the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. However, we'd actually given up on fighting the sponsor directly. Our current plan was to repair and activate the escape pod, leaving the killing game behind. To put it simply, our goal isn't victory, it's escape. It may sound irresponsible running away from our problems like this, but the alternative is complete annihilation. Once we're back on the artificial satellite, we can get ourselves together and figure out a new course of action. Sounds like a plan to me! I'm in. Nothing wrong with slipping through the ropes and leaving the arena before they can take the belt from ya. Right. We need to prioritize our lives. So long as we survive, humanity still has a chance. Thanks, guys. What about you, Kirschka? Are you okay with doing things this way? I know it must be frustrating to give up on avenging Kurata. Nay. If this is what you've decided, I have no objections. You're my lord and master now, Satakami. I will follow you even to hell and back. Master? I have made my choice to devote my life to you, come what may. I am your servant, your faithful hound. Your word is law. A true samurai follows their lord's orders without question. If you order me to die, I'll gladly plunge a knife into my heart. You really don't have to go that far. If you order me to strip, I'd gladly bear all here and now. Please keep your clothes on. Don't be shy, Satokumi. I must atone for the past somehow. The things I said, the way I treated you, they were an insult to your honor. I need to take responsibility, and I'm prepared to suffer any humiliation to do it. I'm telling you, that's all in the past now. We're friends again, so let's just forget about it, okay? Are you sure? This is a rare chance for you to see a nubile young lady's body. No strings attached.
ぶっちゃけ
What's the matter?
拙者の裸に興味ぐらいはあるのであろう。どうなのだ？え？
Why are you getting so forceful about this? And well, it's not like I wouldn't like that. Takumi! I don't believe you, Takumi! I'm so disappointed in you. Wait, I didn't mean it like that! I was just... In a few short seconds, Kirishika had done more to damage my reputation with the girls than all my past mistakes put together. Had the sponsor sent her here to sabotage me? Okay, enough kidding around. Let's get back on topic. In terms of our immediate plans, we should start tomorrow by... Hold on, Takumi. I think we can save all that for later. Our alliance has just entered a glorious new era. It'd be a waste not to celebrate. Why don't we throw a party? A party? Now? Fostering good morale and camaraderie is part of a leader's duties too, you know. And I just so happen to have brought along a bunch of snacks for everyone. I've got drinks too. Who wants what? What? When did you guys... Sounds good to me. I'll take a protein shake, energy drink, cocktail. Is there any amazake? I should really allow Satakumi to slather me in his sticky white... Oh my god. You're raising, Kyoshka! Do you even think about what you're saying? I'll just have an orange juice. What would you like, Takumi? No, I'll have what you're having, Nozomi. Eventually, everyone had a drink and we decided to make a toast. Well then, now I call our team leader for a profound yet tasteful and totally original speech to get things started. Great. No pressure, huh? Suddenly, everyone's eyes were on me. What was I supposed to say? M!
本日はお日柄もよく大安吉日の今日この日に皆様とチームになれたことを心から
Don't be so stiff. You sound like you're officiating at a wedding. Loosen up, Takumi. Speak from the heart. Smile like a president at a press conference and do a double peace sign. With everyone encouraging me, I felt the tension in my shoulders start to ease up a little. I've never been good at stuff like this, but here goes. Everyone, thank you for joining the team and agreeing to follow our plan. Even if we have to sacrifice our honor and dignity for it, the Anti-Sponsor Alliance will survive! Together, I know we can make this happen. We can get back to the satellite without anyone else dying. Let's drink a toast to that goal. Here's to our survival! And so, for the first time in a long time, We let loose and enjoyed hanging out for a while. Things started off fairly quietly, like we were all getting to know each other again. But it didn't take long to descend into chaos.
前田は猪木の付き人をやっていたの。つまりユウは元をたどれば猪木なの。MMA も源流は猪木の一種格闘戦で、つまりこの世はアントニオ。ねえ、聞いてるのかしら、住野くん。まこちゃん、それ住野くんじゃなくて部屋の壁だよ。
これよさぬか聖十文字と大衆の面前で闘身をそそり立たせるでない。そう迫られても困るのだ。拙者はすでに住野殿に身も心も捧げた身。二夫に仕えるわけには。ああ、これよさぬか。
なんでみんな酔っ払ってるの？アルコールなんて飲んでないよね。
おそらく原因はこれだろうね。ハッピーなターンの粉を吸い込んでみんなハッピーになってしまったらしい。
ハッピーの方向性が違うよ。
The party was a spur of the moment thing, and it got pretty crazy toward the end, but it was still a lot of fun. All I'd ever wanted was for everyone to be comfortable around each other, to be happy. I was going to burn this scene into my memory. Well, I took a screenshot to remind myself of what I was fighting for, what I was fighting to protect. I wouldn't let anything tear us apart again. Oh, I guess it'll last for about a day. Anyways, I was just about to say that feels like a good place to stop. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm excited to continue this pathway. It's very strange, very different. But at least one thing was similar in Nozomi's sickness, so there you go. Alright, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Jenny!